Now we're into the portion of the book where we're going over the breed standard, of course. I figured it might be a good time to take a break from the written standard to actually physically show you some of the things that we've been talking about in bullet point style on a real headpiece. This is my Judge's Education book that the video book that you've been looking at is actually formatted after. The eyes are the essence of a springer's appeal. We all know this. The ears are set level with the eye. So what does that mean? What do the words mean? Okay. So the eye is set level with the ear. Right there. There's the ear, there's the eye. So the eye is set level with the ear. Long, pendulous, well-feathered ears. Now, the stop must not be a pronounced feature. If you see American cockers, they have this very, very deep. From the side, it almost looks like we could have a very deep stop, but we don't. It's actually moderate. What creates that is the optical illusion of the high arched eyebrow. This high arched eyebrow that's protruding gives the appearance of a deeper stop. It's really very, very moderate. You can see there on the eye, okay? And black dog's very hard to see. It's actually better to see it in the pictures. But the eyebrow is high arch. There's actually a bone there. There's a bone that creates that high arch. Okay, the skull and muzzle are the same as the length. Okay. This is, I haven't seen judges do this like since the 1960s, early 70s. And they did it with every Springer they examined. I don't know why they got out of fashion, because to me it just makes so much sense. So those that you are judges, fine, but the middle of the stop to the end of the nose, okay, right, should be the same length as the middle of the stop to the occiput. The occiput is this pointy bone back here. So this should be the same length as this. The judges, when they examined dogs, they went boom, boom. Easy. Then the width of the muzzle. The width of the muzzle should be exactly half of the head. So this doubled should be the width of the head. The judges would come up during the examination, they'd go boom, boom, they'd go boom, boom, just to regulate that. And of course, we always want a flat top skull. Flat top skull. And square. See how this is square? It's square. The top skull should be square and flat. There you can see how flat it is. This is a fully mature bitch. Okay? She has lovely, lovely flu, which we are losing in the breed, so I hope breeders pay more attention to this when they are breeding. They should have big, plushy, just these nice, plushy, thick, plushy flues. And the flu, here's the jawline, should meet or go below the jawline. Hers actually goes a little bit below, which is good. But this is what I'm seeing in the show ring today. There's a lot of this. But this is what I'm seeing in the show ring today. There's a lot of this. No. You want this nice big, and it should be square. See how the flue almost gives a square appearance? She has a very, very, very good depth of flue. That's depth of flue, meaning that it's falling down below the jawline. It's not thin. Boy, I've seen teeny, teeny thin flues on springers. No, nice big, plushy, thick flues. Look at that. And relatively square as they fall down the side of the head. And again, you can see that nice flat top skull. I don't know how on video this is showing up. But the high arched eyebrow is here. High arched eyebrow. So from the side, it gives that appearance, but from the front, it's just a nice moderate stop. The eyes should match the color of the coat. On a black springer, you can have a dark liver eye or a black eye, but the pigment should match the color of the coat. What was the direction I was going? So the pigment of the eye should match the color of the coat, and you do not see a red hull. See how tight these eyes are on Marcy? They're also oval in shape. And they're tight. You don't see this. You don't see a big drooping hull. I can't even force the skin on this bitch to do it. She has such a lovely headpiece. The nose is completely filled in. There's no pink, and it matches the color of the coat. So the pigment all the way around. So a liver springer should match liver, and you almost see that pinky liver stuff sometimes around the eyes and nose. No. If you look at the pedigree, I bet you they have bred liver to liver, liver to liver, liver to liver. Never, well, I would advise not doing that. I would breed liver to liver, but then the next generation I would always breed black to liver. If you keep bringing black into your liver program, you will keep this nice dark pigment on your liver springers. You also keep a better top coat. All right, so here we are again. So the eyes on a black springer should match the color of the coat, meaning black. But they can also be dark brown, not hazel yellow brown or green brown like mine, but a nice dark liver brown. So let's see by the words of the book here, the skull and muzzle are the same length. So again, the muzzle and the skull are the same length. In profile, the skull and muzzle lie in parallel planes. Well, we know Jesse James had those wonderful European perfect flat here, perfect flat here. This is typical. In an American Springer, you're going to get a little bit of just the slightest little bit angle down rather than perfect level. Okay, that's just the American style, if you will. The back skull is twice the width of the muzzle. See, it's written in our standard. The judges used to do that. So here's the muzzle. So the skull should be 1, 2, twice the width of the muzzle. Judges would come up, they do this, they do this, they do this, they do this. You know, they'd even go like that with their finger, because in their mind, I guess they were, you know, going through the breed standard in their brain, but that's the way they used to actually do the hands-on. If you're looking at a Springer and they've got a short muzzle and you can't quite figure out what, I like this head, but there's something about it. Right, well, so check this and this. Chances are you've got a short muzzle, and that's what's throwing your optical off when you're looking at the headpiece. Okay, the back skull is twice the width of the jaws, are square, lean, and strong. Well, again, so here's the whole jaw. It's square. It's lean, meaning that if I can get her to stare right into the camera, okay, it's not sticking out. See how just, it's perfectly flat. You can't see it. It's not sticking out. It's not big bony. Okay, and they're obviously very strong. I've hunted with this bitch. She's a beautiful hunting bitch. The nose and eye rims are fully pigmented. Fully. There's no pink spots on any of them. And the teeth, of course, as we know, meets in a scissor or level bite. This is a scissor bite. I just wanted to go through that again. We do half. The muzzle and the back skull is equal. The muzzle here should be double that. You should have a flat back skull. That's square. Square. The ear set should be equal to the eye. The jaw should be strong. It shouldn't be bony and sticking out. It should be nice and elegant and flat with the side of the head, so you really don't even see it. And if you look at the dimensions, everything's square on a Springer. Square here, square flew, square cheek, and boom, 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 boom. Simple. And the eye should be oval. Pigment should match the color of the coat. And that is a beautiful black and white Springer bitch head. We will talk about type later. Yes, we can have a spectrum of type. If you like something more feminine, more petite, perfectly fine, as long as it adheres to the breed standard. As long as all those dimensions that I just went over matches that more petite framework. But we will visit that in this book. Okay, so there's Marcy and a beautiful black and white head. And also, you know, you don't want all this to be big, huge. Watch some handlers sometimes. They have these big throaty Springers, which is to be faulted. They'll grab all this and tuck it under their hands and leave it there. No, that's where handling sometimes can win the game. Remember, the judge has 3 minutes to evaluate your dog. 3 minutes. All they can do is see what the handler or the breeder or the owner is presenting them in that 3 minutes. And if you have a handler that knows all the tricks to hide the faults of the dog, and you're just an owner, first time walking into the ring, and here's just my dog, sometimes that knowledge of how to groom in optical illusions and show the judge optical illusions with sleight of hand can be an advantage. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful headpiece on the side, on the front. Probably one of the prettiest headpieces on a Springer bitch that I've had. There we go, looking at her mom.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and our Springer Club plans to bring you many, many more. Please know that we are not getting monetized by YouTube yet. We have to have 1,000 subscribers. I have thousands of hours of people watching these videos, which makes us very happy. But our Springer Club could use the revenue with all the hard work we put in. So please subscribe to our channel. And if you would like to support us, please go to PayPal. The address is listed here. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Can't seem to find my way, my wrongs from right. If I had the chance, I'd go back to my hometown. I'd tell them all I ain't backing down. I've been on the run, who have I become?